for systems responding.
Someone just shot the...
All ships check their targeting systems. We've just taken some damage from incoming fire.
The officer will be disciplined, Captain.
Good to hear.
Prepare to go to Warp 1 in 3, 2, 1, engage.
Engaging Warp 1. Accelerating to Warp 2 to gain up on the fleet. Engineering, what is our warp?
4th
setting?
Flight Division, this is the TSN Command and
My
Control Deck. We
apologies.
read you loud and
Warp got
clear.
knocked.
Proceed to Atlantis Gate.
Forming back up on the fleet. Please reduce warp speed to never mind.
I believe my sensors may be malfunctioning. I see the Pegasus as named the Pegasus, but the two other ships are named Artemis.
That's a
Confirmed.
malfunction in your sensors.
I show the
Sensors
same
will
malfunction.
update.
All ships proceed onto the Atlantis Gate. We'll rendezvous with you there. We're just having some issues with our helm systems.
My sensors are all reading correctly.
Engaging Warp 1.
Resetting
Engineering,
council.
please.
TSN 4th Light Division, this is the TSN Command and Control Deck. Please ensure that your logs are activated and running.
Engineering, are you back in?
Yes, I'm back in. What was the
Can you-
request?
Can you set warp efficiency to fleet formation? Thank you.
Are we to report in, Captain?
Well, we all already reported in.
Approaching Atlantis Gate, dropping out of warp.
Go
Or this-
ahead and, oh right, I'm comms. Never mind. I was gonna say comms, go ahead and raise us to yellow alert. All officers aboard the TSN Guardian, this is your captain speaking. Be advised, we'll be raising the alerts to yellow alert. I repeat, we will be raising to yellow alert. Stand by for jump and be ready for anything on the other side.
Switching main to tactical.
Engineering systems ready for immediate combat.
Understood. Engineering, can you go ahead and initiate the seal of all bulkheads aboard the ship, just in case if we vent atmosphere?
Aye, sir.
Helm
Bulkhead
standing by to
sealed.
take evasive.
Moving damcom teams to safest spots within the ship.
Understood. It appears as though the Falcon has gotten their engines back online. That's good.
My sensors just reinitialized. All ships now read properly.
Understood.
Engineering confirms same.
Good to hear, good to hear.
Jumping. Jump complete. Sensors updating.
Understood.
Engineering reports no structural damage during jump.
Forming up on the Falcon.
Weapons ensure that our shield
TSN
systems are
Guardian
still working
proceed to
properly.
grid Alpha 3.
Helm, set course bearing 020.
Contact faded.
Engage warp 1.
020. Aye.
Understood, Falcon. We'll go and investigate.
Fields are not loading.
Engaging warp 1.
They are
Entering
now.
Nebula.
Understood.
Fields are operational.
All officers, I am raising us up to red alerts. Be advised, I am raising us up to red alert. Enemies have been sighted in the sector. All officers, prepare for combat.
Understood.
Falcon, be advised, they seem to be captured TSN vessels.
We have cleared the Nebula.
Boosting warp to compensate. I mean, apologies, boosting sensors to compensate.
Enemies appear to be TSN vessels.
What's our energy status at?
Energy is at 65%.
Understood.
4th Light Division, this is the TSN Command and Control Deck. We record that those vessels are not friendly vessels. Do not treat as friendly vessels.
I do not have them on long-range sensors.
Helm, come about to bearing 090. We're going to go around and try to engage D08 from the rear.
Aye, sir. Adjusting course 090.
We will not be able to engage them head on.
Guardian, I want you to see if you can lure ships that are being engaged by the Pegasus and the Osiris.
Switching to tactical.
Understood. Swing us up at approximately bearing 018.
018. Aye.
Once D08 is in sight, close in for a Delta 2 on their rear. Frequency will be Bravo.
Copy that.
And
Or, belay that, just close in, their beams are disabled. Oh,
Fields are up.
incoming
Dropping
enemy
out of warp.
hostile. Take evasive.
taking evasive.
Boosting
Into
maneuver.
warp 1.
And engage D08.
Understood.
Energy at 50%.
Engaging warp. Taking us in.
They
He
surrendered.
surrendered.
Reducing speed to 30% impulse.
Understood. Go ahead and close in on U79. They are approximately bearing 277.
277. Aye.
And engage with a
Engaging
Delta
warp
2
1.
on in sight. But stay out of their beam marks.
Understood.
Fields are up.
The enemies do not appear to be turning to engage.
Be advised, this is Lieutenant Junior Artemis coming in to tell you that these ships are TSN vessels that have been captured and commandeered by enemy forces, but please try to accept all surrenders.
Enemies
All
surrendered.
ships get surrenders where you can disengage when the shields are down.
Tactical on main.
Okay, proceed to outpost M085.
Understood. M085. Setting course 165. Engaging warp 1.
Energy at 25%.
Roger that.
From one hand.
Guardian, check out Grid Alpha 3.
Break off.
Be advised, more
Coming out of
appear to
warp,
be
coming
on their
about.
way. Just, again, try and keep all the ships intact.
Setting
Bearing
course 0.
is 014.
014. Aye. Engaging warp 1. Entering Nebula. Switching to tactical, taking evasive.
There's a lot more incoming. Uh,
High energy maneuver.
High energy maneuver granted.
Too late.
yeah, go ahead and get the final scan on X77 and H04, and then engage them from the rear.
Energy's at
Captain.
13%.
I believe that you are
Engage
science.
X77. Yes.
Request
How
to
about-
convert energy.
Convert torpedoes.
Torpedoes to energy. Convert it to.
Front on main.
Enemy's frequency is echo.
Moving to echo.
Energy at 25%.
Enemy does not seem to want to surrender.
Nor are
don't
they
seem to be
engaging
firing
us.
back either.
Engaging Hotel 04.
Understood.
Energy approaching critical levels.
Understood. Convert final homings.
Converting all 4 homings. All 4 homings have been converted. We have nothing in the bay left.
Understood. Be advised, Captain's map has gone down for me.
Understood. Engineering, please boost power to weapons.
Primary beams boosted. Overheated. Overheating more.
Drop power to normal levels.
Helm, return to M085 to refuel.
Understood. Setting course 0, correction 175.
Understood.
Initiating docking procedure. We have docked.
Understood. Once we are full up, I don't really have a map, so I can't see anything.
Setting course 300, maintaining dock.
Once we're full up, Helm, it is up to you to determine what we do. Just keep me filled in on what you're doing.
Understood.
Captain, multiple enemy contacts in grid Charlie 3-1. They're all being taken care of by the rest of the fleet.
Understood. Let me know if any enemy contacts pop up
Aye.
elsewhere.
Preparing to join the rest of the fleet.
Understood.
Engineering, what is our status?
Engineering status is energy 100%, all systems nominal.
Weapons, ordnance report.
EMP2, mines
All
2.
ships, remember, when the shields are offline, get your comms officers to demand surrenders.
Homing
We want to
6
try and
were
take
full
as
up.
many of these ships as we can intact.
No nukes.
Understood. Maintaining dock. They seem to have it covered.
Famous last words.
Engineering, can you send a Damcom team up here? I am unable to get my console back online here.
Sending engineers up to the bridge. Captain, have you tried turning it off and on again?
Several times. Seems as though the engineering teams are here and they are rebooting the system. They rebooted the system, but it's set as a main screen.
Fleets
Fourth
in
Flight Division, this is Command
C2
Control
has
Deck.
been cleared.
You are cleared to proceed to next nav point. All enemy vessels in the area have been cleared.
There
Setting
we
course
go.
for nav point 2.
Engineering teams got it up and running.
All ships rendezvous at nav point 2.
Proceed to nav point 2, bearing 084, warp 1.
Understood. Engaging warp 1.
Setting ship systems minimal.
Engineering. Give my regards to the engineering team that you sent up here to go and get my station back online. They were quite helpful.
Aye, sir. They said to make sure to send regards to their family if something were to happen to them.
Will do. Well, I kind of do that for all crew. Even the lowly Damcom teams.
Wah wah. Well, we all started there. At least all us engineers.
True. You just definitely, outshone
Approaching
all the
nav
rest.
point 2.
Understood?
I was never assigned to a ship as a Damcom member. Are you crazy?
Drop
Dropping out
out
of
of
warp.
warp and engage the fuel collector.
Reducing speed to 30% impulse.
All officers, I am gonna drop us from red alerts. All enemies in the sector have been taken care of. We will remain in yellow alerts until further notice.
Understood. Circling nav point 2.
Ship combat systems are at 50% in an effort to save energy.
Understood.
All ships, you'll have to move into range with nav point. That's a range of 1,000 units.
Hold current speed. We'll be there in like a half a second here. There we go.
Jumping. Jump complete. So this is an update.
Engineering reports no structural damage from jump.
Good to hear, good to hear.
Fourth Light Division, this is Admiral Coates reporting from the command and control deck. It appears as though Rear Admiral Blacks, who was captured recently in a raid on TSN territory, has been feeding information to the Krelian vessels and Krelian High Command, and they have been able to capture numerous Terran Stellar naval vessels and use them in combat against the Terran Stellar Navy.
Oh no.
Did we lose communication with him, or was that all he had to say to us?
I believe that was the end of the transmission.
All ships
Understood.
formed up on the TSN Falcon.
Helm, engage warp 1 at bearing 061.
061. I engaging warp 1.
Falcon moving out to investigate hostile contacts.
Confirm, Guardian, thank you.
They appear to be more captured TSN vessels.
All ships of the Fourth Light Division, this is Admiral Coates. If Rear Admiral Blacks is found amongst the wreckage of any of the enemy vessels that are being destroyed here, it is recommended that you return him to Terran Stellar Navy High Command to stand trial. Repeat, be on the lookout for Rear Admiral Blacks.
Okay, so we
Adjusting
need to keep
course,
an eye out.
laying in intercept course.
All officers be advised, I am re-engaging the red alert. Stand by at battle positions.
Understood.
Engineering
Switching to
seal
tactical.
all bulkheads.
Engineering
Entering Nebula.
confirms.
TSN Guardian, do
Guys,
what you
it's a
can
massive
up
fleet.
to defend mining station 824.
Understood, but we will need reinforcements quickly here. Engaged.
I'm sending up
Delta 2.
the Pegasus battle group.
Understood.
Target locked.
Front on main. High energy turn. Turn complete.
If any ship sees any enemy life pods, make sure you pick
Enemy
them up,
surrender.
see if it's the Rear Admiral. If it is, then make sure he's detained.
Frequency is Charlie.
Selecting Charlie.
If it isn't, does that mean that we get to shoot it down?
I do not know.
Uniform 6-4 is not surrendering. There we go. Whiskey 6-6.
Currently scanning. Frequency Bravo.
Moving to frequency Bravo.
Recommend we
Allowing
load up a
more.
mine.
Allowing more energy to primary beams.
Do not load up a mine. We are to try to get surrenders first.
Understood.
Enemy is not surrendering.
Target destroyed, switching target.
U-98 is frequency Alpha.
Copy.
Taking hits. Front shields are down.
Hold present course.
Maintaining course.
Low 9-1. Kilo 80.
Enemy
Mike
surrendered.
2-3.
Next target.
Front shields beginning to recharge. Front shields recalibrated.
Understood. All enemies surrendered.
Shields are down.
All stop. Switching to tactical.
Helm pull back to M824. Bearing is 161.
161, aye. Engaging warp 1. Dropping out of warp, initiating docking procedure. We have docked.
Falcon, be
Engineering.
advised, all enemies up by M824 have been taken care of.
Thank you, Guardian. Guardian, continue scouting operations. Check out the nebulas for me, please.
Understood. Helm set course bearing 093. Engage warp 1.
093, aye. Docking. Engaging warp 1.
I will keep us up at red alert considering this is known to be a sector with enemy vessels currently in.
All ships rendezvous at nav point 3 will proceed through to Atlantis Command.
Falcon, does that mean that we break off our search of the nebulas?
Correct, Guardian. Command and Control confirm that the sector is clear.
Understood. Helm set course bearing 160.
160, aye.
All officers, be advised we are lowering back to a yellow alert. I repeat, we are lowering back to a yellow alert. All officers,
We've cleared the
This is
stand
nebula.
by
Command
at
and Control
positions.
confirmed that the sector is clear of enemy
Engineering
forces.
reports energy saving mode.
Understood.
Switching to tactical, approaching nav point 3.
Once we get within 1,500
Dropping out of warp.
meters, go ahead and engage the fuel collector system.
Confirmed
Understood.
on the
Go warp.
sedation of Admiral Blacks.
Inform me when to do so.
Reducing speed to 30% impulse. Go ahead,
Be
engineer.
advised, in the event that
I'm
he wakes up
in
from
saving
sedation,
mode.
you might want to put some security guards nearby, just in case. Excellent.
Primary beams offline, torpedoes offline, warp offline, front shields offline, rear shields offline, sensors 50%, maneuver 50%, impulse 50%.
Understood. Return impulse to 100% on engineering.
Aye. Impulse at 100%.
Accelerating to 100%.
Understood.
Impulse.
We are almost within range of the nav point. 100 meters. There we go. Nav point activated.
Jumping. All stop.
Steady.
Jump complete.
Atlantis Command, welcome home.
Sensors updating.
Engineering
All ships,
reports.
proceed at your own speed to Atlantis Command. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Does our own speed mean warp 12?
No. But yes, we can boost up warp percentage, but helm go at warp 1.
Understood. Engaging warp 1.
We want things to stay manageable for helm when we get close.
Warp 12 is manageable.
Not
Warp
quite.
12 doesn't exist.
In theory, I believe it's the speed of thought.
Anyways, all officers be advised, this is your captain. We are standing down from yellow alert. We are moving to green. The area is clear, and we have arrived at Atlantis Command. All officers prep for disembarkment to Atlantis. Make sure that you have the engineering. Make sure that the resupply teams go ahead and begin resupplying the ship with food and water and other necessities.
Dropping out of warp, approaching Atlantis Command.
We're locking all weapon systems down now.
Understood.
Shield systems going offline. Weapon systems going offline.
Warp nacelles powered down. Engaging mooring clamps.
All ships stand by. It seemed the Admiral had some tracking device on him. We just want to make sure that that's deactivated before we go off duty.
We have docked.
All this is the
Officers,
4th Light
hold off
Division.
on 1
This is
second
Fleet
for
Admiral
disembarking.
Coates of the 1st Battle Division. Rear Admiral Blacks, at one point in time, was able to escape from Terran Stellar Naval Forces and defected. His defection... Stand by.
I blame the roast turkey.
Rear Admiral Blacks at one point defected and allied with the Kralian High Command. With this alliance, Admiral Blacks was able to convey intelligence from the Terran Stellar Navy to Kralian High Command. They were able to capture numerous numbers of our vessels, labeled Terran Stellar Naval vessels, which you encountered en route to Atlantis Command. Rear Admiral Blacks was captured in the ensuing combat, and you have returned him to Atlantis Command, where he will stand trial for dereliction of duty. This is Fleet Admiral Coates. Well done, gentlemen. Out.
Dereliction of duty? That's
Fleet Admiral.
very lenient for defecting.
Yep.
Betraying his entire race.
What's Fleet Admiral Coates?
All ships, well done. Stand on your crease.
Engineering, go ahead and begin the shutdown of all ship systems.
Locking down helm control.
Sensors offline. Maneuver offline. Impulse offline. Warp offline.
Helm
Understood.
console is secure.
All officers, go ahead and begin disembarking at the station. Bridge officers, let's do a quick run through. Helm, no complaints here. Good job. Weapons, same. Same with engineering. So yeah, I guess I really don't have actually much to say. All bridge officers, go ahead and report up to the briefing room 1 aboard Atlantis Command. All other officers, you are cleared to go ahead and hit the mess hall. Can we get the resupply crews to go ahead and begin resupplying the ship now?
User left your channel. User left your channel.
Apparently we can.
Good.
Our chief engineer just ran off to talk to the station engineering and boarding teams.
Okay. Helm, you're free to go ahead and report on up to the briefing room then.
Thank you, sir.
User left your channel.